The accident-free run of SpaceX has finally ended. Having maintained the record of over 350 consecutive successful launches since 2015, the Falcon 9, which was launched in June 2024, failed to operate as expected, leaving engineers and even Elon Musk himself puzzled. This problem, which Elon Musk referred to as the unprecedented failure of Falcon 9, seems to be one of the most challenging investigations in the company's history. As the mystery deepens, several concerns have arisen. Is this going to be the end of SpaceX, or is this failure about to be another stepping stone for the program? As we've seen in the past, you'll find out soon in this video. So stick around as we explore the intricate details and high-stakes implications of this mysterious anomaly that has disrupted SpaceX's future ambitious launch schedule and shaken the aerospace industry. Let's get right into it. Falcon 9 had previously established a solid track record of successful launches, catering to a wide range of clients such as NASA, commercial satellite operators, and foreign governments. However, the US Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has grounded SpaceX's reliable Falcon 9 rocket due to an uncommon and concerning go-wrong that occurred while the rocket was attempting to launch many internet satellites into orbit. This unprecedented failure, in the words of Elon Musk, has ruined the company's record-breaking accident-free streak, which had been going on since 2015, recording over 350 successful missions. So, how did it all happen? At first, the rocket launch from California's Vandenberg Space Force Base operated as expected. After the Falcon 9's first stage completed its intended task, it separated from the rocket and made a successful landing on a barge in the Pacific Ocean. The problem emerged when the rocket's second stage, which is meant to ignite and propel the satellites to their ultimate orbital destination in the event that the first stage fails, suddenly failed. It was unclear at first what the cause was. During tonight's Falcon 9 launch of Starlink, the second stage engine did not complete its second burn. As a result, the Starlink satellites were deployed into a lower than intended orbit, according to a statement from SpaceX. The attempt to reignite the engine resulted in an engine RUD for reasons currently unknown. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk wrote early on Friday on his social media platform X, using an industry acronym for Rapid Unscheduled Disassembly that usually means explosion. Using the spacecraft's own engines, SpaceX specialists are currently attempting to raise the orbital altitude in an attempt to save them. They might not have enough time to accomplish this though, given the extremely low perigee. It is stated that the company's experts have successfully communicated with 5 satellites so far. Musk said SpaceX was updating the software of the Starlink satellites to force their onboard thrusters to fire harder than usual to avoid a fiery atmospheric re-entry. Unlike a Star Trek episode, this will probably not work, but it's worth a shot, Musk said. The satellite's altitude is so low that Earth's gravity is bringing them 3 miles, 5 kilometers, closer to the atmosphere with each orbit, SpaceX subsequently stated, confirming they would inevitably re-enter Earth's atmosphere and fully dissolve. SpaceX said the second stage failed after engineers discovered a leak of liquid oxygen, a fuel. The Falcon 9 will remain suspended until SpaceX examines the reason for the malfunction, repairs the rocket, and obtains FAA certification, according to a statement from the FAA. That process might take weeks or months, depending on the degree of seriousness of the problem and SpaceX's strategy to rectify it. It is unclear what this disaster may signify for the future of SpaceX's Falcon 9. Typically, rockets remain grounded until engineers investigate the fundamental reason and ensure the vehicle's safety. So, how does this affect the program? The Falcon program and SpaceX's operations have been impacted in a number of ways by the June 2024 Falcon 9 failure. SpaceX is renowned for taking a strict stance when dealing with abnormalities. The failure most certainly prompted a thorough inquiry involving the examination of video, telemetry, and physical evidence to determine the cause. The investigation's conclusions will guide changes to manufacturing, design, and operating processes to avoid reoccurring problems in subsequent launches. Due to the malfunction, SpaceX would have to postpone or halt a few of its next Falcon 9 missions, which would have an impact on clients who depend on on-time satellite launches and other payload deployments. Postponements enable SpaceX to make the required adjustments and carry out extra testing to guarantee the dependability and security of next missions. Although SpaceX has established a solid reputation for dependability, clients may get concerned about any malfunction. SpaceX will have to reassure its customers by showing progress and being open about its inquiry procedure. Previous events have demonstrated that SpaceX is capable of restoring consumer trust by promptly and successfully addressing setbacks. Financial repercussions from the failure could include paying affected consumers compensation as well as expenses for an investigation and corrective action. Nonetheless, the financial impact is lessened by SpaceX's diverse business strategy, which also includes other revenue streams in addition to its profitable Starlink satellite constellation. In the past, SpaceX has seized chances to develop and advance its technology. The design and operational processes of the Falcon 9 are expected to be improved as a result of the lessons acquired from the failure. The Falcon 9 is made more durable and dependable with each iteration because of this continuous development methodology. Public and regulatory scrutiny is drawn to failures. SpaceX will have to collaborate closely with regulatory agencies such as the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, to guarantee adherence to operational and safety standards. Sustaining SpaceX's continuous operations depends on maintaining openness and collaboration with authorities. SpaceX's track record of conquering obstacles indicates that the Falcon 9 program will persevere in spite of the current difficulties. The business has a history of growing stronger after taking lessons from setbacks. This incident is another stage in SpaceX's continuous process of improving their technology, and the Falcon 9 remains a key component of their aim to make space accessible and affordable. However, this unprecedented failure might be shocking to some of the insiders. We knew this incredible run had to come to an end at some point. The last time a Falcon 9 rocket failed in flight was in June 2015, while powering a cargo mission to the International Space Station. Following the disaster, the rocket was grounded for almost 6 months before resuming flight in December 2015. A different issue arose in September 2016, when a Falcon 9 rocket carrying a satellite detonated on the launch pad before liftoff. The rocket did not fly for another 4.5 months following the incident. SpaceX's Falcon 9 has launched over 350 missions, according to the company's website. This accident-free run not only demonstrated the Falcon 9's dependability, but also increased trust among SpaceX's commercial and government customers. It helped SpaceX establish itself as a top launch provider in the worldwide aerospace market. The June 2024 accident illustrates the hazards associated with space exploration and satellite deployment, but it also demonstrates SpaceX's dedication to transparency and continual improvement in its technology and operating methods. Despite setbacks, SpaceX continues to push the boundaries of space technology with the Falcon 9 and other ambitious projects, such as the Starship spacecraft, with the goal of enabling human expansion into space and beyond. And that wraps up today's video on the recent Falcon 9 failure and the history of SpaceX. If you found this information interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more updates on space exploration and tech innovations. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and stay tuned for our next video. Thanks for watching.